Can the guys in the truck, can you do me a favor and go ahead and hit my MLB theme, please? Thank you. This is a 2018 Topps Tribute Personal Box, brought to you by Ryan Desplaines, holding it down in Kansas City, loving his Boston Red Sox and his Pittsburgh Steelers. Good luck. That's my new rule now. If you do a personal box, you get your own little intro thing. We got to get a monster out of here for Ryan. So he's going to close out the tiered divisional. Yeah, he is. Him and Carter are going to do a TSB meetup. Him and Carter are going to be best friends. Justin Smoke. Every day. Well, there's Lewis Brinson. That dude's pretty hot to trot right now, Holmes. We do not have proof of that. We don't. We do not have tangible evidence. I have not ran a check on that. Isn't Lewis Brinson Mr. Topical right now? Keep hearing his name on this freaking MLB Network. Mike Trout. I mean, basically, they should just rename the network the Mike Trout Network. Because that's all these guys talk about when I turn on Mad Dog and this dude is Trout. Tommy Lasorda. We know who he is. Andrew McCutcheon. Now, you guys do know if I designed this product, all these things will be branded. They just need to print tens of thousands of these, and these should be branded Topps. But that's just me being a brand hog. I say brand everything. If you haven't noticed. If you haven't noticed, I like branding. I'm a big fan of branding your product. JD Martinez, stamp of approval to 99. And National Treasures did. You used to open up the National Treasures box, and it was just like the inside of it was just a regular lid. And one year, boom, they had it branded. Stamp of approval, J.D. Martinez. Is he a new Tiger? No, he's always been a Tiger. Did he get traded? J.D. Martinez. He had a run last year, didn't he, for homers? There's Jose, no relation to Bobby Abreu. So Ryan, I got a question for you, and I got a question for anybody in the room. So this is stuff that Rob and Tyson kind of probably know, just because they have knowledge of weird stuff and pop culture nostalgia like I do. Does anybody remember the movie The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh? No Googling, no YouTubing it. The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh from the 70s. Yeah, he's a new Red Sox. That's right. That's going to be big. That dude's good. I went on a little J.D. Martinez buying spree last season because I think he was about to make the playoffs, or they won the wild card somewhere. I think it was J.D. Martinez, something. I was like, well, I want to get me some JD Martinez. There's Stanton. Uh-oh. What if this is autoed? Sick. Dual relic of Gary. 25er. It's the fish that saved Pittsburgh. Whoa. If you guys are looking for a fun movie on a night where you just want to watch something like vintagey and nostalgic, kind of like watching the White Shadow basketball show, somehow find The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. It's like a cult classic movie from Pittsburgh. Kareem was in it. Dr. J was in it. I think Irving was in it. Moses Malone. So I told Ryan this, but my neighbors growing up were from Monessen and Charleroi, which were some little towns outside of Pittsburgh suburbs. So their whole house, and I mean, when I say their whole house was Steelers and Pirates and Penguins. Their whole house. And that's where I used to watch The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh because, well, I grew up in the 70s and we watched it all the time there. Not knowing that someday I would look back on it and go, wow. Kareem was in Airplane, yeah. Roger Clemens, he is a rocket. That's not Rocket. That's not Rocket. That's not Rocket. Come on, who knows what movie that's from? Sean Newcomb. This freaking dude. 199 ATL. That's not Rocket. That's not Rocket. From the 80s. One of my other favorite movies of all time. One that I pretty much know verbatim. Nobody knows what that quote is from. Unless they Google it and cheat. Gabe Kaplan, yes. What's Gabe Kaplan? Oh my gosh. Welcome back, Cotter Gabe Kaplan. There's our buddy Bert, who Rob says is a really nice guy. There's Chris Bryant. I was at that game. I think I remember being at Wrigley Field that day when he hit that. Yep. And this, see, these could be branded tops. Why are they not branded? Mookie! Oh! Someone's getting a spot in tiered. Your Red Sox, your player. God! Your player, your Red Sox, your one of one Des Plaines. Dude! Holy crap. I told you last week when you had that run with the Steelers, dude, I said, just stick with it. Now, if it goes on weeks and weeks and weeks and you're going to the freaking poorhouse, but stick with it, Holmes. That is your one-of-one freaking Mookie Red Sox. And the second I saw it, the first thing that comes to mind is, oh, God, I sure hope Ryan has the Red Sox. Or the AL East. Doesn't matter. This is your box. Feel free to go ahead and get that spot in tiered. Sorry to yell in your ears, guys, but when you do what I do here for a living, and you get to know your customers and how passionate they are about their teams, and then you do that, that is what keeps me coming back here night after night and not spending any time with my family. KB and Bert. And he picked the box. Way to go. My man. Well. There is Francisco Lindor Truffles. Oh, I just love it. Yeah, dude, Kareem was in it. He was also in Airplane. Moses Malone was in it too. Yeah, I know. I do apologize for yelling. I know that's annoying. People are probably at home you know, laying in bed with their wife, got their earbuds in. And this is green New York Mets Noah 99er. I need a C-130. There it is. It's weird. I thought it disappeared, and I look, and there it is. Wow, RD. Well, the movie I quoted earlier when he said, "That's not Rocket, that's not Rocket," that is from Colors, featuring Robert Duvall and... oh my God. He's a dude we grew up with. Sean Penn. And my contact just popped out. Live on the air, my contact just pops out. Oh yeah, I can still hear her saying Mookie. Mookie, Mookie. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take that over to the photo zone. Here's the other thing. For the life of me, I can figure out how to do these things. I wish someone was here to put this together for me because I don't get it. I've been trying for years to figure out how to do these. And the picture shows it that it's like this. Here's what the picture shows. This is what the picture shows. Okay, well, what does this stick to? There's nothing for it to freaking slide into. The lip is on this side. That's what I think of that freaking thing. Spicoli. I'm going to take this over to the picture zone. I found a dope light box, by the way. I saw it on Facebook, one of those ads, and I clicked on it. I think it's like $39, but it's a dope light box. So I can put the cards on these stands if and when I have my wife figure it out. And take some really good photos of monsters. So... I got a one touch for this. Just to be clear, RD is going to go ahead and get his 1 of 1 tonight. That's a good hit tonight. But then there's this. Numbered to 10. So yeah, there's $4,000. This had ink on it. But that's PC hit right there. Are we good? We're going to do this tiered. That's always fun when you pull that for your customer. He is having a great week here, dude. RD. I know, I already Googled it. I Googled it, but it was a different one. It wasn't... I think it's a different sized one. I already Googled that. I bet. Was it like a basketball card? Let me just go put your 101 Mookie Betts over here with your freaking Aaron Judge and Derek freaking Jeter. All right, tier divisional. I'm taking it, guessing that filled out. And true to his word, Des Plaines closes out this tier divisional half a caser. James and Benny. JBR. Totally the luck of the randomizer here, dudes. Which I always say, that's what keeps us coming back. Oh, Oh, dude, did you look at the? Did you read about it yet? And look what they're doing in it. They put in shields. They added a bunch of new signers. I can't recall, but I remember seeing there's like 6 or 7 new things that they're doing. They had to freshen up Flawless. It was getting a little stale, if you think about it. So I'm glad they freshened it up. We're going to have a whole Flawless day. TSB is going to be built on new release weeks now, guys. Nate's going to handle the back stock stuff, you know, the older stuff like he does, the more recent releases. And I'm going to focus on blowing out all the new release stuff for that week and just do that every week. Judge and Reggie. So this is AL West, AL East, and NL West, Sandy Koufax, and then AL Central, NL Central, and NL East. X-Bing is in for some Flawless. Just Google it. Oh, they don't have the checklist, but if you Google it and read the description or go to Blowout and read it, they put in the new players that they signed. I quit. Here we go. Tiered.